Hello. Hello. Hi. Hold on, I gotta do something real quick. Don't look. I'm naked. Motherfucking Newports. Oh, God. Motherfucking Newports. I don't know why that's in my head. That hasn't been relevant in like a couple of months. Mother F, I'm trying to get my PS2 controller plugged into my PS2. Here we go, I got my PS2 controller plugged in. Excellent. Perfect. Excellent. Yes, thank God we got my PS2 controller plugged in. I'm gonna have that play, actually, still. I gotta fix something because the Steam does this thing with controllers where they will make the controller fuck around with stuff on your desktop. And last time that happened, it messed with my desktop to the point where like I had to like go into Steam and get rid of all that shit because it was affecting not only the Gabagool, but it was also affecting the MF Steam thing. Oh, you finally beat it. Hello, Ja. What'd you think? I mean, like, I probably asked you last time, but, like, what did you think of Silent Hill 3? I still think that game is insane. Like, in a good way. I think we're good to get started. Yeah, I agree. Silent Hill 3 has like the coolest is like the coolest visually, I think. Like it has some of the best like looking like areas, best looking enemies, and it's got not only that, but it also is, I don't know, it just looks great, especially for a PS2 game or an early 2000s game. It looks great. It doesn't look bad at all. Oh, okay. I think we can get started, I think. Yeah. I've mainly just been watching YouTube videos on like Silent Hill 2 remake and like how people are upset with it. Yeah, like once you get to the otherworld portion of ooh, what was I doing? Once you get to like the otherworld portion of Silent Hill 3, like I think that's when it gets really cool. Especially like not building world, but like the building area and shit. Like I always thought those areas look so fucking gross and scary. It's awesome. Especially like the music park, as you said. I think the subway and I think the subway is really cool. But, you know, probably not that crazy compared to the other areas. I also, oh yeah, and I should probably mention, yeah, yeah, I just think visually, I think that's the most creative game. What was I doing? Oh yeah, we have to take the elevator to get to floor 2. That's right. That's right. Okay. Okay. But, I mean, yeah. Are you gonna do 4? They're Silent Hill fans, Jeffrey. They will hate everything you give them. What does that mean? Are you talking about me? Oh yeah, you want to hear some bullshit? That's excellent.
trick or treat. Here you either answer the questions correctly and win a great prize, or fail.
Yeah, Maria has a cool sub-scenario. I actually really enjoy it. I just never get to play it because I don't have, like, the enhanced edition or the, you know, other cool versions of this game. But it's a really cool thing. Well, if you're gonna do 4 on, like, I probably should have thought about this, but if you're gonna do 4 on Friday or Saturday, then I'll probably hold off a bit on doing 4. I'll save 4 for, like, Thanksgiving or some shit, and I'll just do Dead Space 2. 2. Oh, 3. Dude, I am like a Silent Hill fanatic. Of course I know these questions. I'm a goddamn genius.
Silent Hill witnessed a gruesome murder a few years back. A brother and sister were playing in the road when they were attacked and
chopped into pieces with an axe.
Torn flesh, smashed bones, splattered
Sick.
blood, and finally,
Yeah, 4, have you ever played that one, or have you only just watched me play it?
to such innocent lives. What was the name of the murderer who committed this vile act?
Walter Sullivan.
Walter Sullivan. 2.
Speaking of 4,
Fairbanks. 3. Eric Gates.
Silent Hill 4 reference, kind of. Not really, but Silent Hill 4 will take that murder and take it somewhere else.
Old neighborhood called South Vale. From there to Palevale, the central resort area northwest of the lake. There's only one road you can take. Just one road.
Nathan Avenue.
No more. The third and final question is, what is the name of that road? 1. Bachman Road. 2. Rindell Street. 3. Nathan
FPS
Avenue.
Leo, what are you talking about?
That's the last of our questions. Have you got it all figured out? When you know the answers, head to the storeroom on the 3rd floor to collect your prizes.
Okay.
But be careful if you're wrong.
Oh yeah, we can rock around during this.
Well then, everybody, thanks for tuning in. See you again sometime. Bye-bye.
So if you've only ever, I think Silent Hill 4 is probably the most, maybe, it's the most survival horror Silent Hill, I'd say. That one, you have to really manage your resources. You have to really, sing the Herb Dinkle song. I didn't mean to do that. Mother F. But that one you really have to, like, manage your resources, control your health, make sure you save ammo. Oh, you... Ah! You cannot do it in time, but currently nearing the end of 4. Yeah. 4 is definitely harder, though. I'd say, like, even on normal difficulty, that's probably the hardest one to do, especially if you, like...
Can't open it?
Yeah.
Want to get, like, the good
Give me a
ending.
hand here.
This,
Come on.
I think this is, like,
You're supposed to be the big man around
like, an
here.
illusion to, like,
How's a
marriage or
little girl
something.
like me supposed to help?
I think this is, like, what an illusion of marriage. I think that's what this is. It's, like, takes 2 people and you get a ring out of it.
What's this? Not very cute, is it?
No.
Here, James. You take it.
Thanks.
Oh. What's, do I got the other thing? Oh, thank Christ. Last playthrough, I thought I forgot to grab this. Like, after I stopped streaming, I was like, wait, did I grab that ring? I don't remember grabbing it. And it turns out I did, because lo and behold, guys, I'm kind of a genius. Okay, I got this. Don't worry. No, but that's exciting. I think, yeah, 4 is definitely my favorite. 4 is... I just want to make sure I kill that thing. But 4 is definitely my favorite out of all the Silent Hills ever made. It's got really, really cool atmosphere, and it's got some crazy... It's got crazy shit in it, and I love it that much. Zombie would be cool. Are you gonna stream that on your Wii U? Because it's just called Zombie, right? Ooh, I know the answer. Oh, click, click, click. Yeah, you should have said zombie. Look how much stuff you get from this box. It's insane. It's kind of nutty. No, that'd be cool. In terms of games I'm thinking of streaming, I'm fairly certain I'm gonna do Dead Space 2. I think I might do Dead Space on a harder difficulty, though. Since, Dead Space 1, I fucking breezed through on medium difficulty, and I didn't think I would. So I might play Dead Space 2 on a harder difficulty. Because, I'm a boss-ass bitch like that. Who knows? Ew, this puzzle's weird. Ew. Alright, let's read this. There's a knot on the ground. Inside of it is some kind of hard-to-read writing. I took the director's key, the one on the museum. I hid it behind the praying woman when I went for the day trip. I picked it up and I did not steal it. I'm not a criminal. There's also, like, writing on the floor, but I don't know if we can read that. Oh, you're gonna play that game? Are you gonna have fun? When I was originally playing BioShock, okay, this is gonna be cheating, but there's been so many instances even when I play this on PS2, like, normally, Maria always dies whenever I do this. So I'm going to just do this as a safety. Yeah, no, yeah, you're not gonna have fun with that. Yeah, no. Alright, Maria. I hope you got your running boots on, because we're gonna have to take a run. Oh my god. Maria, fucking run. Fuck. I just need to make sure that she doesn't get hit again, because if she gets hit, alright, there we go, we're good.
Open up!
Oh!
Maria!
That should be fun. Yeah, she got her pyramid slammed. Also, some of the best music in the game. This track is called Magdalene, if you get the reference. That's a lot louder than I thought it would be. No, that's really exciting, Jeff. That's gonna be fun streams. I hope those go well. Yeah, as for my lineup, my roster of video games I'm playing, it's mainly just Silent Hill. Well, I'm gonna finish this today, because there's like no conceivable way that I don't finish this today. As well as also probably not finishing up, but I'm probably gonna do Dead Space 2. And then, ooh, I don't know. Don't know how many streams did it take for me to do Dead Space 1? That was only 2, right? 3? Oh god. He who is not bold enough to be stared at from across the abyss is not bold enough to stare into himself. The truth can only be learned by marching forward. Follow the map. There's a letter in a wrench. Ooh. I don't know about Dead Space 3. That game is not very good. It's very... Let's just say that EA definitely got into that game. You know? I've never played Gears of War, but isn't that more of a shoot game? I played BioShock recently, and I did not really like BioShock that much. Like, I thought it was pretty mid. And I played it for about an hour. One thing I will say though is I really do like the design of the Otherworld in Silent Hill 2, at least the hospital, where it's a lot more like not fleshy, but it's just a lot more dark and fucked up like that. It's cool to me, but it's not as cool as Silent Hill 3, but I'm glad that it's like a little different. Either way, we're here. Sorry, that was rude. Maria's dead. I couldn't protect her. Once again, I couldn't do anything to help. Laura has run off somewhere. Mary, what should I do? Are you really waiting somewhere for me? Or is this your way of taking? I'm going to find Mary. It's the only thing I have left to hope for. What I really do like, though, in this game, and this is, like, not... A lot of people talk about this a lot, and I used to not really get it, but now I'm really kind of understanding is how James is a lot more... Like, he loses a lot of his... Not empathy, but he just doesn't care anymore. Like, Mary is the only thing he has left looking for. And that's why he's so unfazed by a lot of the things that happen, like the monsters and the stuff like that. Which I think is great. I did stream Penumbra. I really like Penumbra Overture, as well as Penumbra Black Plague, but I think I tried playing Penumbra Requiem a while ago, and I didn't really care for that game that much because it was a lot more puzzle. It was just like a room-by-room puzzle game, and I was like, alright, well, if this isn't like a horror game, then I probably don't want to play this right now. You know what I mean? But I did really like Penumbra Overture, even though it was a very... Like, both those games are very short. This town is full of monsters. How could you sit here and eat pizza? Fuck, I had pizza for dinner today. It was lit. I've never played the other Amnesia games. That might be something I want to do, maybe. I could play Dark Descent again, but every time I play it, I don't really like it as much. Hey, you might recognize these... Jeff. Hold up. Where are they? Where are you? There you are. Look! Aren't those cool? It's the closer from Silent Hill 3, but they look way better in Silent Hill 3. Ayy! Oh yeah, Silent Hill Rebirth is the thing. That's right, that's the new one that came out like a year ago, right? Interesting. Let's go do an extra thing, because I want to see something really cool. Oh yeah, by the way, this is probably the most like drawn out segment of the game. So if hey moderator, if you want to read out donations for Save the Kids, you can. If I was doing summer games done quick, this would be the section where I would have the guy read out the donations. Just saying. Yeah, like Amnesia is I just think it's so overrated, you know? There's some really cool aspects to it that I like, but it started that I look at this. Just what is wrong with you? Wait, you think you're better than me? In a lot of ways, yes you are. I shouldn't kill monsters, it's mean. And yeah, like the Amnesia games I always thought were like whack. Hi, Jennifer48 here. Love Pac-Man, played as a kid, wish my husband didn't divorce me. Good luck on the Sneak King run. Yeah, it's always shit like that. Oh shit, I did it. Okay, this is really cool. This is one of my favorite things about this game, because it's completely optional, and it's like so subtle and perfect. It's like, to me, this is like one of the few things, or not one of the few things, it's one of the reasons why I think this game is so fantastic. It's just, if you go back into Neely's bar, while the town is dark, you have this new message here. If you really want to see Mary, you should just die. But you might be heading to a different place than Mary, James. God, I love that. It's just like... They didn't need to put this here because most likely people would just skip it. But it just adds so much more to the game. Especially like, you know, obviously everyone knows what this game is about. Even if you fucking... were born under a rock, you already know that James killed Mary. And like, even if you didn't know like that was like the twist or the sort of like direction that the game was going, that's like a very like interesting thing to put. And then like as a new player, you'd be like, hold on, like why is that in there? Like what does that mean? Like why does that mean? What? Yeah, I kind of understand that, Jeff. These aren't... I mean, I don't know. I've played these games so much that I don't really get as scared of them. I just get more... how do I say this? I just get more like, holy shit, that was fucking sick, more than anything when it comes to these games. You know what I mean? Like, how crazy they look. But I do agree that they aren't that scary. I will say that Silent Hill 3, like the sound design of that game is way scarier than any of the other games. 4 definitely fucks with me a lot, especially the cutscenes. Those things are those like sort of found footage cutscenes are phenomenal. Or perhaps you are a fool. The truth usually betrays people. A part of the abyss is in the old society. The key to the society is in the park, at the foot of the praying woman, inside of the ground, inside of the box. To open it, I need a wrench. My patient buried it there. I knew, but did nothing. It made me uneasy to have such a thing near. I wasn't looking for the truth. I was looking for tranquility. I also saw that thing. I fled, but the museum was sealed as well. Now no one dares to approach that place. If you still Do not wish to stop, James. I pray to Lord to have mercy on your eternal soul. I can see how... I gotta turn my mic down. I keep seeing it looks like it peaks a little bit. But I could see how... I could see how, like, having the radio makes it seem as though it's not as scary. Like, oh, you know a monster is near because of the radio. And I agree. That's why I think Silent Hill 4 is also really fantastic, because it's one of the only Silent Hill games that doesn't have a radio or a shotgun or a flashlight, right? And so, you know, Jesus God. You know, hearing what's lurking in the darkness can be unsettling, and like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, what do you mean this monster is here? However, I will also say that the argument that, oh, you're hearing this radio go off is like, what the fuck is causing that radio to go off? Like in Silent Hill 2, for instance, when you first ever see Pyramid Head, he's like behind a gate, but you first hear your radio go off before anything else. So it's like, what the fuck is causing that radio? And then you find out that it's Pyramid Head. Wow, they just love leaving handgun bullets and stuff here. I don't know. I feel like you might enjoy Silent Hill 4 the most, maybe. I did, and I have a lot of reasons why I enjoy that game the most. However, you know, a lot of people don't really like that one as much. And for understandable reasons. The door that wakes in darkness, opening into nightmares. Get it? Because it's dark and now it's unlocked. Ah, yes! I just spilled water. Damn it. Motherfuck. I really spilled water on me. Holy shit. God damn it. I wish I wasn't fucking disabled. Holy hell. I can see how 3 is the least favorite, but I think, like, 3 is, like, technically, I feel like it's technically the best in these series in terms of, like, sound design, monster design, music, atmosphere, like, everything. Characters, even, you know? But, like, 4 is always just gonna be, like, near and dear to my heart because of just how different it is and how cool it is. Like, 4 is really like the black sheep of the Silent Hill series, even compared to the Western games. Because after, you know, when the Western developers get their hands on Silent Hill, they automatically go straight to Silent Hill 2, you know? Yeah, best characters, well written, interesting characters even, you know? Even stuff like side characters, you know? But, like, Heather is a fantastic protagonist, I think. I think she's great. Oh. Oh, jeez. Oh yeah, Jeff, how was your Halloween? I'm lost. Okay, no I'm not. Would you... Alright, actually, quick question, and this is just, like, something I want to hear, like, your opinion on. Do you think that these games are objectively, like, bad to control and, like, bad in terms of gameplay? I'm glad that we don't have to need, like, another item to, like, dig it up, because that would be kind of goofy. You didn't really do much? Okay. Understandable. You think only Silent Hill 1 is, like, objectively the worst one to control? Really think about how scary it is to be in a town that's completely pitch black. And, like, you're the only person in it, except, like, these wandering monsters. 3 is definitely the best controlled, I think. Even compared to 4, because 4, they make it automatic with the 2D controls. Even though the game still has, like, fixed camera angles during some parts, or crazy dynamic camera changes. It still insists on being like a 2D kind of thing. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh dear. But I will agree with you. Silent Hill 1 is probably the most, like, control. Because the reason I asked, too, is because, like, whenever I, like, be watching... Because I've been watching a lot of Silent Hill shit lately. You know, just hearing, like, what people have to say about the new Silent Hill 2 remake and how everyone's pissed off that Bloober Team is making it. And there's, like, one thing I noticed that, like, some people who are, like, unaware of the series, or at least not as in-depth as, like, we are, they'll, like, say that, like, Silent Hill... I just want this. Leave me alone! They will say that, like, Silent Hill 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 are, like, really terrible to control in that. So it's easier to dodge. That makes sense. Okay, this is my favorite portion in the entire game, and luckily it's like an hour-and-a-half portion. It's really fucking good. But basically, yeah, the reason I'm saying is because a lot of people seem to agree, or not agree, but like, whenever they talk about these games, they're like, oh, they're fucking boring to play, and they're like really bad to play. And I never, like... Forgot that sound clip played. I'm gonna play in the dark for this section. Like, this is the most, like, atmospheric section in the entire game. Yeah, Scorn's getting the same thing, where it's like the gameplay is terrible, but apparently, like, everything else about it is, like, fantastic. But I've never played it, so... I don't know. The scene from the area long ago from the silo looks like it was done sometime around 1820. There were a lot fewer people then, and only a handful of buildings. Alright, I'm going to turn this up. This is legitimately my favorite part in the entire game. And I honestly think this section is the most, like horror-themed. And obviously we have this painting, which is famous. Misty Day, Remains of the Judgment. It's him. Yeah, apparently, like, have you played Scorn yet? Because I haven't. Will's coal mine. This is like, look at him. It's him. It's the fucking dude. Also, this, like, low-key kind of foreshadows the boss in a way. Or the final boss. Like, a fuck ton of the monsters in this game, or at least bosses, are somewhat in cages and shit. Yeah, I feel like, cause, you know, do you watch Moist Critical at all? Like, do you know about his stuff and whatnot? Cause, like, I was just watching him casually, and he was like... I was watching him and shit, and he was like, yeah, like, I tried playing Silent Hill 3 a long time ago. That game is just terrible to play. It's such a slog. It's so slow. hope they modernize it kind of thing. And I was like, are you sure? I don't know. It's just so odd that some people just can't play these games. But I like love how these games are played and designed and stuff. You know what I mean? And plus, I just feel like these are more, I don't know, these are just cooler games to me than like the new Resident Evil stuff. Like, I will 100% go back more to like these kinds of games, like the first 4 Silent Hill games, than go to like the new Resident Evil games. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's because I'm like stupid, but it's something like that. Photo director of the old Brookhaven Hospital. It looks like he was a famous person in the town. Hey, look! Foreshadowing. Kinda. There's a photo of a deep, deep hole. What could this be? And then right here. God damn it. I just love this section. It starts off so great. I do think, yeah, what you said is right. I think a Silent Hill 1 remake in the way the GameCube one for RE1 would be kind of sick. At least interesting and cool. Like, in a way, I like don't really want these games to be too modernized, or at least like too easy to play, because like I just feel like they're better as these sort of dynamic camera angle, fixed camera angle horror games, because I feel like they're more interesting that way. Also, this fucking is great. It just stopped. September 11th. Hey! 1820, prisoner number C221. I can't read the rest. What is this? What happened on 9/11, James? I wonder where James Sunderland was on 9/11. There's a great video on this segment of the game by, I think they're called, like, I forgot what they are, but they just made a, like, an hour, 2 hour long video on this portion of the game for a great reason. I like it here. Hey, you can kind of see it's like another pyramid head kind of thing on there. I thought the pyrocynical video on Cry of Fear was pretty good. And, like, it brings up a lot of great points, but I think the game is too... Like, I don't think it's that great. Honestly, everyone's making videos on Cry of Fear because I made my video on Cry of Fear, like, 4 years ago. Crimson and white banquet for the gods. Everyone's just bag chasing on my front, to be honest. Death by skewering. Ew. An execution at the prison. Death by skewering or strangling. To choose his death is the prisoner's last taste of freedom. Who would ever want to take skewering? Oh my lord. Fuck, that would suck. Built during the Civil War, later became Toluca Prison. No. Yeah, I think Cry of Fear, especially for, alright, don't get me wrong, Cry of Fear is awesome due to the fact that it's such an ambitious, you cock. Uh-oh. This wouldn't be a huge deal if I could just poke him, but I cannot. I deserve that. But like Cry of Fear is like a cool game due to the fact that it was made by like 3 people, voice acted by like 2 people, and it's a free game on Steam. Like, it's really sick, especially with how cool, like, yeah, it's got so much shit for it. Like, you can't even get like horror games nowadays with that amount of content, right? However, you know, it still has its problems. It's still kind of glitchy. It's still old, and it does a lot of goober shit. Go in there, James. Yeah, I know what you mean. Right here. I missed. Right here. I just like that it just sends you to the bottom of this well. And it's like... I don't know. It's creepy. It's awesome. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's weird. You're right. Like, you don't get, like, mid-games anymore. You just get, like, games that are, like, great or bad. Like, people still are, like, Resident Evil remake or Resident Evil 2 remakes are, like, really good or really bad. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I press the switch, but nothing happens. Is there a new description on this? Is this thing out of batteries? It won't light up when I press the switch. Good thing we got the orange cylinder. Alright, we gotta get the fuck out of here because I will die. Ow! Ah! Oh my god! What? Come on! There we go. No, I'm out of here. Very rarely do you see, oh man, you haven't played Amnesia Machine for Pigs. Oh man, you have to just... Yeah, I mean, but like, to be honest though, that's like the YouTube game. You have to be like, this game is either really shit or really good. You can't, like, if you talk about a mid-game, unless it's been like super hyped, then there's like no point in talking about it. I know. I've been kind of getting a little irritated with like all these, by the way, this hallway's cool. I've been kind of getting a little irritated with some of the things with like how Bloober Team is writing, or how the Silent Hill 2 is gonna probably be shit because of Bloober Team making it. But I think, wait, hold up, cutscene. Here he is. I'll talk more about what I was gonna say in a second here. Yeah, Observer I heard was cool. I've never played an Observer game or a Bloober game.
Killing a person ain't no big deal. Just put the gun to their head.
Eddie.
You killed him?
But it wasn't my fault. He made me do it.
Calm down, Eddie. Tell me what happened.
James is so
That
good.
guy, he had it coming. I didn't do anything. He just came after me. Besides, he was making fun of me with his eyes, like that other one.
Just for that, you killed him?
What do you mean, just for that?
Eddie, you can't just kill someone because of the way they looked at you.
You're right, James.
Yeah? Why not? Till now, I always let people walk all over me. Just like that stupid dog.
Me and Eddie
He had
relate.
it coming too.
Eddie?
I was just joking, James. He was dead when I got here, honest. Anyway, I gotta run.
You're going out there alone?
Yeah.
Eddie?
Yeah, we can really see Eddie is starting to deteriorate. Yeah, you know, I've been seeing a lot of things where it's like, well, Bloober made this game, and they don't know how to write characters with mental illness. And I'm like, hold on. And this is the one thing I've been kind of getting a little peeved about, because a lot of people are kind of quick to assume that this game, like Silent Hill 2, is about people with mental illnesses, which I don't entirely agree with. I don't think this game is necessarily about people with mental illnesses. I think it's about people that are flawed, like with like characters. Like, it's about characters, you know what I mean? Not about them having mental illnesses. Like, all of them are characters that get driven to murder for various reasons, all right? And it looks at what a murderer is compared to each other. Like, they all do this, like, they all killed someone, right? But the thing is, yeah, it's more so people dealing with trauma, but nonetheless, it's about murderers and what the difference between James being a murderer compared to Eddie being a murderer compared to Angela being a murderer. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing with this game, is more about that kind of stuff. And I agree that, like, yeah, maybe Bloober Team might fumble the bag on this one, but I don't think, like, people are kind of missing the point that this game isn't about just people with mental illnesses. It's about characters that, like, with reasons of why they did their things, you know? Because it's just kind of it's like the reason why I don't like Cry of Fear that much, and why I don't like that the one thing people took from this game is the fact that this is a game about, like the game has a suicide ending, and then all of a sudden it's just a game about mental illness. It's like, no. I'm gonna miss. Motherfuck. Die. Yeah, like, none of this is really mental illness. And that's my thing with it. At least that's my thing with this game. Just like how I don't like that a lot of people are like, well, like, Silent Hill 2 has monsters that symbolize a main character's psyche, therefore that's the only thing about Silent Hill we should probably talk about. Which I always thought was so lame, because that's not at all, like, what makes these games scary. It's not that the monsters represent, like, what a character is going through. It's the fact that these monsters are scary. And the fact that they are able to be so creative that they are about mothercock. The fact that these monster designs are so creative that you can take them to mean, like, a character's personal things, like the lion figures being, like, that's a great example. That's not what makes them scary, you know, or that's not what makes them great, I guess. I don't know. It's just like, it's just one of those things where it's like, I'm tired of, like, really seeing that kind of stuff, but like and I'm like trying to say this not to be like a kind of person that's like what. Whoops, I kind of forgot that happened. All the scary shit happens in bathrooms. I keep forgetting. But, yeah, I know, it's exhausting because, like, over the years, you know, like, I like these games for a lot of different reasons, and I don't know. It's just annoying when it's literally just like, oh, well, the game's about, like, monsters being about trauma. Silent Hill is about a character going through trauma. It's like, no, not really. It's never really, like, it was only like that for Silent Hill 2, like, ever. It's only like that for Silent Hill 2, and that's why I hate it. That's why I don't like games like Cry of Fears, because they just take that concept and they're just like, yep, it's about characters' trauma, therefore that's what makes it scary. It's like, no. Yikes. And I sound like a fucking Redditor whenever I say shit like that, because it's, I don't know, dumb. Really, Jameson? But, like, you know, nonetheless, I think Silent Hill is gonna be really fucking... It's probably gonna be good. It probably will be. It'll probably be mid as well. There's no telling what it'll be. The game isn't even out yet. All we have is a trailer. I'm supposed to be happy, and now I'm getting frustrated because I'm thinking about all these stupid videos that no one watches except me. I don't know. What do you think? Trying to what was the last game from a AAA company to use tank controls? Trying to what? Ah! Yeah, you can never see this monster, which I think is very interesting. I would say maybe it was Resident Evil Code Veronica. That's like the last one I can think of, since that was the last... That was like the last Resident Evil game to use that kind of stuff, like tank controls. Either that or Resident Evil 4, because Resident Evil 4 technically has tank controls. You bastard. Okay, I'm kind of getting my shit fucked up for real, though. No matter, I have like 72 medkits. It's fine. I mean, does Resident Evil 5 have tank controls? Because when you push forward, your main character goes forward. Is there not a door? What area? Wait a minute. The hunting rifle is somewhere around here. I'm trying to remember where it was. I think I missed it. That was rude. Hey, it's the Lakeview Hotel. I love Silent Hill. I have 3 ampoules. Jeff, you had 1 at the end of your playthrough of Silent Hill 3. Think about that. You can kill it too. I'm killing a ghost. I'm killing a ghost. That was pointless. Ooh. The iron bar is tightly closed. I can't force it open. Like, the reason why this is my favorite level is because, like, so much shit like this happens where it's just like, what? Like, normally, doors don't do this. And now they do. That's a little cring. I want the hunting rifle. Can we go get that first? I want the bunting rifle. Well, actually, sorry, I just had an aneurysm. Where is the hunting rifle? Am I got wrong in the head? Does that not exist anymore? Who invited him to the party? We don't need the hunting rifle. It sucks anyway. Whatever. That game had tank controls though, right? Did it not? Like, unless we're counting, like, games like this as, like, being the only ones that have, like, tank controls, then I guess, I mean, there's that then. Door. Look at this. Check this out. I like this area. It's great. It's a great area. I thought this was great. It gets slightly louder every time. It's like, I hate it. Oh, you can even hear it. It's like fucking me up. It's like I can hear it and my back is tingling. My favorite part about it too is that it doesn't stop even if you're like in the menu or like looking at shit. Look, it's Eddie Dombrowski. Look, it's Angela. No, this is Angela. This is Angela. And this is Maria. Either way, we're gonna fucking use these things. I'm gonna drink this drink. Almost. It's like, what is that thing? Ah! Here's something that I will say. I hope, like... Fuck. I really hope, like, the remake or something like this has an area like this. You know what I mean? Where it's just, like, you just hear a noise. And it's quiet. You know what I mean? Like, that to me is the scariest thing about this area. You know? And it's just a wave file. It's literally just an MF wave file. Like, it should not bother me that much. And yet, here we are. Bothered by a wave file. I could have sworn there was a fucking hunting rifle in this area. Oh. Shut up. Actually... I hate all video games ever. You will never catch my ass playing a video game. Alright, I don't care for the hunting rifle. It might be somewhere else, to be honest. Like right here. That was easy. Diet Cola? I've never seen it before. It's probably a locally published magazine. Toluca Lake, the town's main tourist attraction. This clear, beautiful lake has another side as well. It may seem like just a typical ghost story that you might find in a number of old towns across the country, but in this case, the legend is true. On a fog-bound November day in 1918, the Little Baroness, a ship filled with tourists, failed to return to port. A newspaper article from back then simply says it most likely sunk for some reason, which is a pretty good estimate. Despite an extensive police search, not a single fragment of the ship, nor any of the 14 bodies of passengers or crew has ever been recovered to this day. In 1939, an even stranger incident occurred. There are many pages torn out. Many corpses rest at the bottom of this lake. Their bony hands reach up towards the boats that pass overhead. Perhaps they reach for their comrades. What part of this game scared me the most? I think... Hold on, because that's like a good question. The hunting rifle is not even that good of a gun. What's James... What does he think about this gun? Maximum capacity 4 shots. Takes a long time between shots, but each shot is very powerful. Nice. That sentence has 4 shots in it. I'd say the scariest part of Silent Hill 2 may be the... like this part of the game. Honestly. Because this is, like, legit the most, like, intensive part of the game. Like, when it comes to audio, when it comes to imagery, when it comes to everything, you know? It's the most, like you said, like, intensive part of the game that, like, does a lot on your sentences. And kind of like The Shining in a way, it doesn't make sense. You know? Like, what the fuck do you mean I have to melt a wax doll into a horseshoe to make a handle for this? It's like, what the hell kind of... What? And not only that, but you have to jump down so many holes. Also, sorry, brain damage. Also, my favorite part about this area, or this thing, is just that it just fucks with you. It's mainly just a mind fuck, but the game, or the area. Like, for instance, like, this door right in front of us doesn't exist. And if you try to go through these doors, looks like the lock is broken. I can't open it. As I approach the door, I get a whiff of something rotten smelling coming from inside. It's like you get the most different sounding descriptions. And I know what you mean. And I think my answer still remains the same. Especially that big area. Like, I think that big area might be the scariest portion of the game. And, like, this is literally what I'm about to say is probably the most bass-ackwards thing anyone could ever say, but I think it might be a little true. But, like, I love this game, even though it's not scary. It's still a horror game with a lot of horror elements, and horror doesn't necessarily need to be, like, in-your-face scary. Like, for me, it's very scary to wander a town at night with monsters, but you're the only person that's, like, alive in a way. Like, that's fucking creepy to me, even though it's not in your face scary. But thinking about that and doing it with, like, I'm not saying, like, in a town that's empty. I mean, within a town that's completely desolate and no fucking electricity. Like, that's scary to me, but it's not in your face horror. It's kind of like how whenever you read, like horror books, or you watch horror movies, like, it's not entirely scary, but, like, it's still horror. You know what I mean? Like, this area is the most in-your-face horror that this game gets, but, like, everything else about it is still perfect, you know? I don't know. Did that just move, or was it only my imagination? And he only says that once, by the way. Like, that to me is scary. That's, like, a cool thing. That's creepy, but it's not that scary. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just kind of an idiot. This corpse into this hole? Like, that's, like, a great thing to say. Even though he's not saying that much. I don't know. Is, like, what I'm saying making sense? Also, this soundtrack is fucking crazy. No worries? Okay. Another hole. Do I really have to drop through it? Yeah, James, I'm the player character. But like I said, it's like, I think this game is the most psychological horror game. Like, and if it was made into a novel, it would work. I feel like if you made Silent Hill 3 into a novel, it probably wouldn't work that well. But, like, Silent Hill 2 is, like, something that's, like, very... There's something classical about it in the way it's, like, delivered. I think that's very... Fuck, it rumbled the controller when I did that. It made me anxious. But I think one of the scariest... Yeah, that's like... And that's like a new way of like scaring people now. Is it's this sort of fourth wall break. Because like with video games, it's like no matter what, they're just video games. They're always going to be contained in their cartridge. But once they have this ability to breach that outside contact, that's scariest. Yeah, and you're 100% right. Like, it doesn't feel like a horror game at that point. Or it doesn't feel like a game anymore at that point. I know exactly what you mean. Is my stream dying? Like with horror games, it's like they're always like interacting with like the main character. Alright, stream is dying, but now we're back. With like horror games, they're always like fucking with the main character, right? But like when they start fucking around with stuff on your computer, then it's like they're fucking with you, like personally. And that's like really cool. This area is also really cool. Oh my god! Jesus Christ. This thing is really dying, isn't it? Are we back up? Damn, computer. I know your ass can handle Silent Hill 2. I should probably get the... Hold up. Look, it's him. By the way, here's what I will say. I know a lot of people were memeing the fact that they were calling him Red Pyramid Thing. But like they do call him Pyramid Head in this game. Like you see this item description, wielded by Pyramid Head. They do call him that. The fans really thought they were onto something when they be calling him Pyramid Head and shit, but like nope. Or Red Pyramid Thing. They always been calling him Pyramid Head. This thing is useless. I can't use it. Okay. What weapon was I using? It's like, where did James put that? In his butt? Yeah, it looks sick. I know what you're talking about, and those, like, that's what is, like, kind of really cool about those, like, indie horror games, is, like, they're allowed to just do that kind of stuff, because AAA developers, like, they can't do that. There's, like, no way for them to do that in an effective way. But I know exactly what you're saying. This area is kind of a maze, so I will try to do this as best as I can. Like, at least with the other portions of the game, I knew where I was going and, like, what I was doing, but this one, I'm unsure. Okay. We just gotta move this thing once right. That's all we gotta do. Wait, no we don't. Hold on. Okay. We gotta move this thing... Yeah, found footage is like the closest thing we have to reality when it comes to that kind of stuff. Muriel. Oh, Muriel. Okay, I know what to do. I know what to do. Shut up. Fuck. Oh my god. I'm sorry, but can we just get a second here to recognize my 900 IQ? Please and thank you. Just 2 seconds while the best cutscene plays. I love this cutscene. It's great. It's the best cutscene in the entire game.
You're alive! Maria, I thought that thing killed you.
Thank you.
Are you hurt bad?
Not at all, silly.
Maria? That thing, it stabbed you. There was blood everywhere.
I also think it says the
Stabbed
best
me?
voice
What do you
acting
mean?
too.
It chased us to the elevator.
No, not the best
And then
voice acting, but
What
it's
are you
really
talking
good.
about?
just before. Don't you remember?
Right here. This is it.
James, honey, did something happen to you? After we got separated in that long hallway? Are you confusing me with someone else? You were always so forgetful. Remember that time in the hotel?
Maria?
You said you took everything, but you forgot that videotape we made. I wonder if it's still there.
How do you know about that? Aren't you Maria?
I'm not your Mary.
So, you're Maria?
You could just tell that James is so fucking like...
I am. If you want me to be.
All I want from you is an answer.
It doesn't matter who I am. I'm here for you, James. See? I'm real.
And also with the imagery of like
Don't you want to touch
the
me?
bars and stuff, it's
I
like,
Don't know.
who really is behind bars?
Come and get me. I can't do anything through these bars.
Okay. Stay right there. I'll be there soon.
What a neat cutscene. I love that shit. Oh look, she's doing stuff. Too bad I have a fucking gun! Sorry, I was gonna shoot her, but I realized that would cause a bad ending. Or an ending screen. Yeah, great. I just... That's what I mean. It's like the visuals are so fantastic. And like... It doesn't matter... Well, no, it does matter. It's just like the visuals and the imagery. It's fantastic. It's beautiful. It's spot on. Like, that's what I mean. It just feels classical, in a way. If that makes sense. What I meant to say was, gobbledygook, this game is bad. gobbledygook. What do you mean there isn't a fucking aim assist? I mean, there is aim assist. What I meant was, I don't know, something else. Click, click. I got a burp. You! Sorry. This is the part of the game where I don't really remember that much. I just know how to get from point F to point Z. You know what I wouldn't mind from the remake, honestly, is maybe slightly more monster designs, or at least slightly more monsters. Okay, that was the speedrun tactic. Because there is a lacking of, like, crazy monster designs in this game. Because they, like, made it, like, the designs way, way better in Silent Hill 3. Like, as we've talked about before. Oh yeah, 100% life is peachy. Don't get me wrong, I'm aware. I'm just saying that as a hopeful optimist, that if there are any things to improve upon in this game, it's probably stuff like that. Where am I going? I can't remember this area that well. I would say that James, his design has kind of grown on me a little bit, you know, from watching the trailers and shit. But I do definitely know what you mean. I think the one thing they kind of fucked up with his design is he's too overtly expressive, rather than having the disillusioned James that we're kind of used to, if you know what I mean. Like, if you notice... Sorry, I just really want to pick up this handgun ammo. But, like, the thing they kind of fucked up was having him sort of... You mother effer. Is having him too expressive. Yeah. Damn, I kind of remember where I am. But basically, you know, what I was just saying is, like, I think if they are going to remake it, the things that would be cool to see is maybe more design monsters, I guess, because that's about it. And you already know, like, I was just talking to Jeff Schleg in chat here that this game is already pretty much perfect the way it is. And speaking of perfect, here is some of the most intensive imagery in the entire game. Stained with something that looks like blood and is partially illegible. The body of a man later identified as Thomas Roscoe Lumberjack, age 39, was discovered in the lying face down. I think the probable cause of death was multiple stab wounds to the front of the neck and left side of the torso by a sharp-edged weapon. The estimated time of death was somewhere between 11 p.m. and 12:30 midnight. Due to signs of struggle in the room and lack of a murder weapon, police are considering this homicide to have been an open murder investigation. Furthermore, given the fact that the case was untouched and Mr. Orozco, I kind of know my Silent Hill lore, so I kind of know who this is. A history of drunkenness and violence, the police suspect that the motive was not robbery, but instead a crime of passion. Which, I mean, yeah. But, you know, I was, like, talking about this earlier. I'm not horribly discontent with Silent Hill 2 being remade. I'm more positive, and I know it's never going to be as good as Silent Hill, this game, ever. It's never. No matter what timeline you're in. But I'm just saying, like, there's a chance it's just a good horror game, you know? There's a chance it's a good survival horror game. You know? And I think that's pretty... I think that's the best thing we could pretty much hope for. Yeah. Trigger warning, I guess.
Daddy, please don't.
dear. Oh dear. Oh. Oh, I still had 2 shots. I didn't mean to do that.
Are you okay?
Oh dear.
Angela, relax.
Don't order me around!
I'm not trying to order you.
So what do you want then? Oh, I see. You're trying to be nice to me, right? I know what you're up to. It's always the same. You're only after one thing.
No, that's not true at all.
You don't have to lie. Go ahead and say it. Or you could just force me. Beat me up like you always did. You only care about yourself anyway. You disgusting pig.
Angela.
Don't touch me! You make me sick. You said your wife Mary was dead, right?
Yes. She was ill.
Liar! I know about you. You didn't want her around anymore. You probably found someone else.
That's ridiculous. I never...
So, I think one of my favorite things about this game, and the reason why I think it's so timeless, is that, like, everything that's, like, portrayed and said in the game is, like, shown and more implied than strictly said. You know what I mean? Like, you can already tell with the design of this room that it's about, you know, not Twitch TOS stuff, which is why, like, that's why this game is so important, you know? Oh dear. Also, that boss is called Abstract Daddy. Okay, I know how to do this puzzle. I think it's the arsonist. Fudge. Oh. Damn it, I was supposed to read that thing. I am such a goofy goober. Mother hell. Hello. Dead men swinging in a tree. How many dead men do you see? Tongue, face gone gray. Which of them as they watched them as they twist and sway? First one killed the butcher man, then cooked him in the frying pan, served him to his hungry guests, and gave them seconds on request. Honestly, kind of like me. I would do some shit like that. I mean, no, I wouldn't. Shut up. I can't say that. Next one with a smile and sweets. Sold poor children off the streets. To men who dressed them unsavory, he sold them into slavery. Breaking into a home at night, the thief, he had a nasty fright. filled his foolish head with ale, woke in the morning in the county jail. The artist, with his daunting skill, tried his hand at painting bills, but was caught in the rain. He was undone when the ink he'd used started to run. With promises of great return, taking his gold he did not earn, bundled up out of sight, he quickly slipped off into the night. 3 houses. I think it is the arsonist. Yep, it is the arsonist. But yeah, I mean, I think James's design is pretty okay. It's grown, like I said, it's grown on me. It's just that I hope they make it less dramatic in the final product, because this game isn't really about being dramatic, or I don't know. Ooh, wow. There's like a strat that was found in the speedrunning category for this, where if you figured out what seed you were playing on through the use of the clock puzzle, you could actually figure out which of these is the arson right away, like an hour or 3 levels in advance, without having to like resort to guessing. Crime of arson, so it's going to be the bottom left. Swagonometry. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, James gonna go and hang himself, man. Free my mans, James. It's either that or fighting 4 monsters every single time, which is not my scene at all. I hate that I like know a lot about this game, and that's like a genuine like bummer, because like I just miss being like surprised or like trying to figure out the puzzles, but like I know how every puzzle goes because I've played this game so much. Alas, kind of a fake problem to be honest. Ooh. Sorry, I'm looking at something. Deary me. I'm sure Maria's pretty good. I'm sure she's safe. She's fine. Oh.
Maria? Maria?
I don't know why he starts off like in
Maria,
that
no.
position in the room. It's weird.
What happened to you? Why? Why?
Oh. So, Peachy, if you're still in chat, what do you think about Silent Hill F? Like, do you have any opinions on that, or
Mary.
kind of the same? Like, what you think? What you think about this thing that we have like what 2 seconds of information on? I'm asking the hard-hitting questions here. Ooh. God, the music is fantastic. I know. I am very happy that Masahiro Ito and Akira Yamaoka are working on the new thing. But, like, you know, still should be, like, hesitant because, you know, we only have that one trailer. It's not like Resident Evil 4 where we already have, like, 10-minute gameplay. Holy shit, what if they did release, like, 10-minute gameplay? That would be so weird. James Sunderland. I like here too. This is where you can kind of actually put 2 and 2 together that Angela might have killed her father by finding out her last name is Orozco. Ooh. Alright. Unfortunately, though, we're done with my favorite area in the entire game. Which is sad, because I really do enjoy this area. It's my favorite area in the entire game. The prison and the labyrinth. Ugh, and it gets so red here, too, which I fucking love. Oh, it's good. It's good. This area is great. This is fantastic all the way through. 10 out of 10. Speaking of meat,
Eddie, what are you doing?
what are you
What does it
doing?
look like? He always busted my balls. You fat, disgusting piece of shit. You make me sick. Fat ass, you're nothing but a waste of skin. You're so ugly, even your mama don't love you.
Ooh.
Well, maybe he was right. Maybe I am nothing but a fat, disgusting piece of shit.
It's all the same what you're
But you know what? It doesn't matter if you're smart, dumb, ugly, pretty. It's all the same once you're dead.
Ooh.
And the corpse can't laugh.
Alright, James, how are you gonna handle this situation?
Now on, if anyone makes fun of me, I'll kill him. Just like that.
Choose your next words wisely, James. What are you gonna say?
Eddie, have you gone nuts?
Wrong.
I knew it. You too. You're just like him, James.
Hey, I didn't mean anything.
Jameson?
Don't bother. I understand. You've been laughing at me all along, haven't you? Ever since we first met. I'll kill you, James.
Oh, that hurt. This is a great boss battle. Okay, I'm kind of dying here. For real though, Alo really just got shot in the shoulder and he's like handling a shotgun pretty well. Yeah, this is a great boss battle. Oh, Eddie. Oh, Eddie. This is not how you were supposed to complete your character arc, Eddie. Fuck. I do like that his boss fight is set in a cooler though. That's
You're
nice.
hated, picked on, spit on, just because of the way you look. After you've been laughed at your whole friggin' life.
That's why I killed that dog.
That's why I ran away after I killed the dog. Ran away like a scared little girl.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I killed that dog. It was fun. It tried to chew its own guts out. Finally died all curled up in a ball. Then he came after me. I shot him too, right in the leg. He cried more than the dog.
Sorry.
He's gonna have a hard time playing football on what's left of that.
Let's
field.
party.
You think it's okay to kill people? You need help, Eddie.
I like how that I keep trying to predict the next line, but I'm
Don't
like
get all
3
over
lines
on me, James.
behind.
This town called you too. You and me are the same. We're not like other people. Don't you know that? Let's party!
Don't shoot me. Oh, that was cringe. Jameson. Jamal. You know what? I'm gonna use the big boy gun. The gun that takes 5 hours to point and shoot. Never mind, this gun is fucking goated.
Eddie? Eddie? I killed a human being.
I mean, James, you pointed a rifle at his brain and pulled the trigger. Like,
A human being.
my brother in Christ, what did you think would happen? But hey, you know, it wouldn't be the first time he's done that, right?
Mary. Did you really die 3 years ago?
You know, maybe Angela's right. Maybe we are only after one thing, and that thing being fucking Mary, bro. Beautiful. Perfect. I also really like the, you know, interesting boss battle, to say the least. Oh yeah, and my favorite thing about this whole entire section is that we started literally only like maybe 10 feet away. Like, we went through hell just so we could get through the boat to the boat launch. Wow. Brilliant. And like, my favorite thing is that like none of this is like ever like explicitly like said. It's literally just like, if you pick up on this, it's just what makes it 10 times more scary and better. It's beautiful. This game is beautiful. Alright, time for, what's the boss in Resident Evil 4 called? The Del Lago? It's time for that boss fight. I had a phone. Where did it go? Hold up. Hold on to your horse. There it is. Fuck, it was to the left. No, go left. What are you doing there, James? I like that at the end of the game, at the game results screen, it gives you a timer for how fast you completed this boat section. Which is, like, Hideo Kojima levels of brain thinking. Hell yeah. Oh shit, my phone is yelling at me. There's a bunch of people that are like, Damien, why are you streaming? You know it's only 10 o'clock. To which I tell them I can stream whenever I want. I'm a grown-ass adult, probably. Ooh. We up in the whip. Ooh. Can you actually get to the island in the Rebirth ending from here? Or is that just like some like, hi, welcome to Boundary Break, where we boundary break? Like, is that kind of shit? Where it's like you can only access that if you break the bounds. Ooh. James says something pretty delightful here. This place hasn't changed at all in 3 years. Spoken like a true sane person. Only a sane person after killing a human being would say that. Yep. Good as new. Good old hotel. You fucking lunatic. Holy hell. God damn, James Sunderland is a goober. Oh my god, I love that detail. The fucking map. Waiting for you. Room 312. That's the room Mary and I stayed in. Mary, are you here? Or maybe. I got a hotel map for guests. Alrighty, let's go talk to Lorga. Oh my lord, that actually scared me, even though I was expecting it. God damn it.
Did I scare you?
Yeah, you did.
You're here to find Mary.
This is one of my favorite
aren't you,
tracks in the
James?
game.
Well, have you?
No. Is that why you're here too?
She's here, isn't she? If you know where she is, tell me. I'm tired of walking.
Hell yeah.
I wish I knew.
But she said it in her letter.
What letter?
Wanna read it?
Here's like a thing
Don't tell
that's
Rachel,
interesting
okay?
about
Who's Rachel?
Silent
She was our
Hill
nurse. I took it from her locker.
2 is like, you know, everyone sees the town differently, right? Like that's like a baseline fact. Like if Laura is seeing nothing, right? Why did the town specifically choose her to like be in the town and like interact with James, right? Like even though she was like closely related to Mary, it's like nonetheless you're putting her through like an alternate world in some way, which is crazy. My dearest Laura, I'm leaving this letter with Rachel to give to you after I'm gone. I'm far away now, in a quiet, beautiful place. Please forgive me for not saying goodbye before I left. Be well, Laura. Don't be too hard on the sisters. And Laura, about James. I know you hate him because you think he isn't nice to me, but please give him a chance. It's true, he may be a little surly sometimes, and he doesn't laugh much, but underneath he's a really sweet person. Laura, I love you like my very own daughter. If things had worked out differently, I was hoping to adopt you. Happy 8th birthday, Laura. Your friend forever, Mary.
Laura, how old are you?
I turned 8 last week.
So, Mary couldn't have died 3 years ago.
What?
Could she really be here? Is this the quiet, beautiful place she was talking about?
Me and Mary talked a lot about Silent Hill. She even showed me all her pictures. She really wanted to come back. That's why I'm here. Maybe you'll get it if you see the other letter. The one, Mary. Huh? I must have dropped it.
Oh.
Laura.
I gotta find it.
Laura!
I'm anxious because I don't want to die. Come at me. I missed. Alright, this next boss I'm gonna kill with the great knife. Or not boss, whatever this weapon is. No, fuck! James, you dick! James, fuck! This is bad. This is really bad. Stop! Get! This backfired! Everything backfired! Everything back! Alright, you know what? Never use a great knife again. Got it. 100%. Makes sense. Makes sense. We're not doing that shit again. Yikes. Yikes. Ooh. We want to go this way first. This way? Yep. This hotel level, I kinda know where I to do. That was a sentence and a half. It's like, 3 music boxes. 3 music boxes and a pear tree or some shit. This is my favorite detail in the entire game ever. It's this right here. Just like turn your volume up if you're hearing stuff. Oh darn, the gate is locked. I just like that you can faintly hear her. It's a great audio, not even like jump scare, it's just an audio thing. And it's beautiful. This game gives my brain like heroin, like Christ almighty. I shouldn't be that impressed. A low is about to unlock you. I will say though, the game gives you so much ammo. I'm at 270 right now. HE double hockey stick. That better not be monsters, I hear. Oh, it's monsters, I hear. Stop! Get up! Get up! No, stop! My brain is not yours to decimate. I should probably go a little easy on drinking the Kool-Aid there. The fruit juice, if you will. Oh. Yeah, I know where I'm going. Shut up, damn. Oh, let's see here. Oh, I need the paint thinner so that I can see the photo here. Or I could guess, but I ain't no bitch. I know what I'm doing. Wait a minute. Hold up, rootin' tootin' moment. Can we get the paint thinner down here? Is it where I think I'm thinking of? Or am I having like one of those brain problems again? Oh. Let's find out. Yep, here it is. I lied. I imagine like running through those mannequins must be like the grossest feeling ever. Just like ew, you touched one. Gross. I didn't know that sound effect happened. That caught me off guard. Oh dear. Is my stream dying? Are you dying, stream? How do I save you? Ooh. I should turn on my light though because I am no longer in the scary area. Oh, my light's back on. You know what that means. Perfect. What was all the one? Paint thinner. Best puzzle in the entire game. Hell. It could be like hell, town, Mary. It could be like so many different solutions. Oh. Hell yeah, James. Employee elevator. That's what I'm doing. Fuck, I'm like speed running this area. game's done quick, more like game's done instantly. God damn. Click, click. Ow! Weight allowance, 1 person. Ha. Turns out that great knife might be really fucking huge. Okay, here's something I want to point out because it's one of my favorite mini details of this game. I think you can leave the photo of Mary and also the letter from Mary in your inventory. Cause this is supposed to be like the letter is not real. And so therefore it has no weight. And if you look at it, it's completely fucking blank. Which is like such a cool little detail that like people will miss. It's so cool. Ah! I just like this game is filled with so many like little details that not only are like cool but like help build with the story of the world and fuck with you in little ways. It's brilliant. And then what makes them so cool is like they're never like in your face about it. Give us the map. Nope. Let's go. Silent Hill tape. I love that movie. Probably. No, I don't. What else do we need to do? We need to get the music box, which is somewhere. Pantry. Sorry, that just popped into my head. Yes! This is the same exact pantry as another pantry in something else. Which is a lie. I made that up. Go this way. Look at this thing. Don't do that. Oh my god, it's loud. Shush. Shush, shush, shush. Cease your rattle. Hey, get the fuck out of the way. Alright, here comes the weirdest thing ever. Why, yes. This can is filled with light bulb. Who'da thunk it? Brilliant. Utter brilliance. Brought to you by James Sutherland and his nightmare fiasco. could have sworn that there were nutrition drinks on this bar stool, but I could be wrong. Can we interact with this jukebox? There's a jukebox here. It doesn't play, so it must be broken. Alright, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, shit. Look at him. Oh, you're making noises now. Alright, bye. Get the fuck out of here! Yeah. Nope. Go. Go. Holy fuck, I didn't know they were... Yeah, okay. Can we examine this? Silent Hill is written on the label in my handwriting. This is definitely the videotape I recorded back then. Lit. Oh dear. What weapon are we gonna use? Oh, they're gone. Damn, we really fucking breezed through this Halloween, or not Halloween, hotel, the other H word, section pretty fast. Lordy Lou. Seat of Princess Who Fled at Midnight. That would be the nerd girl. Or whatever her name is. Cinderella. Yeah, there we are. No, don't play that shit. Seat of the Princess Who Awoke from Death. Moana. Yep. Nope. And we're just gonna take an educated guess and say that the Little Mermaid is the one. Okay, now you can play the music box. Lit. Good ass music, if I do say so myself. Just one last time. Let's just hear like an extra phrase. Beautiful. Alright. Unfortunately, though, we're about to get some very sad news. Ooh. Alright. This is it. I think my favorite detail is like how white it is outside too. Like it's bright and you like compared to the rest of the hotel, which is very dark. Does the flashlight not work anymore? Yeah, that's great. Beautiful. Looks like I will be able to use it. Alright. I wonder what is on this videotape. I don't know. I've never played Silent Hill 2.
Are you taping again? Come on. I don't know why, but I just love it here. It's so peaceful. You know what I heard? This whole area used to be a sacred place.
Yeah, an Indian burial ground, dude.
I think I can see why. It's too bad we have to leave. Please promise you'll take me again, James.
Oh. What did James do? Not something cool. Oh. Beautiful music. Damn, James.
Mary.
Yeah, man. Why'd you do that?
So there you are, James. Did you get the letter? Did you find Mary? If not, let's get going already, okay?
Oh.
Laura. Mary's gone. She's dead.
Liar, that's a lie!
No, that's not true.
She died because she was sick?
No. I killed her.
Oh.
You killer! Why'd you do it? I hate you! I want her back! Give her back to me! I knew it! You didn't care about her! I hate you, James! I hate you! I hate you! I hate you! She was always waiting for you. Why? Why?
James, you fucker!
I'm sorry. The Mary you know isn't here.
It's a scary statement.
Laura, I'm sorry.
Oh, jeez.
voice.
It's her. I just love that it's like plays even until you like. Ugh, that's great. And now the prison. And this is my favorite track in the entire game. Like this one right here. It's such a great track. Well, not this one. Hold on. This one. Oh my. Best music in the game, perhaps? Maybe. Who knows? What I want to do, though, is definitely check out this room. Because this is very good.
Mary's going to die? You must be joking.
You must be joking. I'm very sorry.
I just love that it's just a bed.
You're a doctor. It's your job to heal people. How can you just let her die? Please, calm down. As her doctor, I promise I'll do what I can. But there's still no effective treatment for her condition.
How long does she have?
I'm afraid I'm not sure. 3 years at most. Perhaps 6 months. It's impossible to say with certainty.
God damn it. God damn it. I guess that's like where he got the idea that it was three years since Mary's died, instead of like, you know, the actual truth, which is where he killed Mary in like a couple days ago, or a day ago at least. Maybe that's like the hopeful part of his brain being like, oh, well, she lived through that 3 years. Like, she lived through that 3 years perfectly fine and healthy. Which is, you know, not at all what happened. But God, it's such a... Oh my God. The music. I have the widest smile on my face because this game is scary. Not really scary, but it's just it's horror. And I do like I think it's a theory, but I don't think it's a theory, but I think it's confirmed that like Mary is in the back trunk of James's car. Like So while he's searching for his wife, she's literally in the back of his trunk. Canonically. And oh dear. This scene is something else.
Mama! Mama, I was looking for you. Now you're the only one left. Maybe then I can rest. Mama, why are you running away? You're not my mama. It's you. Oh, I'm sorry.
Angela, no.
Thank you for saving me. But I wish you hadn't. Even Mama said it. I deserved what happened.
No, Angela. That's wrong.
No. Don't pity me. I'm not worth it. Or maybe you think you can save me. Will you love me? Take care of me? Heal all my pain?
Like, all the cutscenes are phenomenal. This is great.
That's what I thought. James, give me back that knife.
No. I won't.
Saving it for yourself?
Me?
Oh, jeez.
No. I'd never kill myself.
Oh, Lord. And just like that, you know, she...
It's hot as hell in here.
You see it too. For me, it's always like this.
And I like too that like her ending is like ambiguous, but you know what happens. You know what happens to her. Like it doesn't... Yikes. I don't know. It's just the way this game is done is... As... You know, I don't know. Is there something we can pick up here? Oh! Ah, yes. Rifle shells for the rifle I'm going to be using. Of course. Oh my god. Don't hurt me. Oh! Ooh, we're here! We are here! To the end of the game. Kind of. We're gonna beat this game like sub 40 hours, which is kind of nutty. Yeah, I'll just use the hunting rifle. I saw this scene in the trailer, and I thought, you know, it was a little over dramatic, but I think, you know, I think they'll be able to do something cool. I think.
Leave her alone!
I mean, oh no, Maria.
Both the hell alone!
Oh no, Mario. Oh no, Mario is gonna get punctured. Oh, I almost fucking dropped my drink.
I was weak. That's why I needed you. Needed someone to punish me for my sins. But that's all over now.
I think here too, James
I
like
know the
understands
truth. Now it's time
why
to
he's here.
end this.
Okay. Oy. They share the same health pool, so it doesn't matter who we point at. Uh-oh, jump, jump, jump! Get him! Oh, you fucker, you missed because you're bad at gun. Ah! Get him! Uh-oh. Ooh! Sorry. I kind of want to play Silent Hill 1 now, but I know I don't have like a good way to stream that unless I emulate it. Wait, we should finish him off with the great knife. I got this, don't worry. 20 health drinks? Jesus criminy. Are you... Did you see that? That was fucking sick. We need to heal though because my brain is on fire. Sure, why not? We have like 7. Ow! Dude! My brother in Christ, why are you spamming that? Alright, just for that, you're gonna finish off the shotgun, matey. He literally has me stun locked. You guy, you gabagool. Oh, got him. Ugh. Pyramid Head won't move anymore. Yeah, here's another instance where he says Pyramid Head. So it's like, y'all aren't crazy for calling him Red Pyramid thing. He calls him Pyramid Head twice compared to the Red Pyramid thing, which is once. Looks like he's holding something. Scarlet Egg. I really, like, I think the fact that, like, they're still, like, in model, still visible like this, I think they should definitely have something like that in a remake, where it's just, like, because this is creepy, you know? It's It's like, what the fuck do you mean they're just here? I don't know. Something like that. I'm particular. Put that thing in that oh, dang old hole. Sorry. Does this, like, door have, like, a face on it? That's like a face, right? That's kind of nutty. Okay. I'm just looking at the map because it's interesting that we still have a map. Can we see something? What is that? What is that little black thing? Is that like a wheelchair or something? What is that? That's nutty. I don't know what that is. This is really sad.
Mary?
What do you want, James?
I brought you some flowers.
Flowers? I don't want any damn flowers. Just go home already.
Oh.
Mary, what are you saying?
Look, I'm disgusting. I don't deserve flowers. Between the disease and the drugs, I look like a monster. Well, what are you looking at? Get the hell out of here!
Oh my lord.
Leave me alone already. I'm no use to anyone. I'll be dead soon anyway. Maybe today. Maybe tomorrow. It'd be easier if they'd just kill me. But I guess the hospital is making a nice profit off me. They want to keep me alive. Are you still here? I told you to go. Are you deaf? Don't come back. James. Wait. Please don't go. Stay with me. Don't leave me alone. I didn't mean what I said. Please, James. Tell me I'll be okay. Tell me I'm not going to die. Help me.
God damn. That's like the most... I don't know. It's flawless. Like, I like that it's not just like it's like a horror. It's not like a horror game. It's like it's not just like a horror game. It's an emotional game, and that's fantastic. Like, oh my god. It is impossible to sprint up these steps. Fun fact. Alright, what ending do we get? Ooh, we got the leave ending, I think. Most likely.
Mary?
When will you ever stop making that mistake?
We got the leave ending, I think.
Mary's dead. You killed her.
Maria? It's you. But I don't need you anymore.
What? You must be joking. But I can be yours. I'll be here for you forever. and I'll never yell at you or make you feel bad. That's what you wanted.
Oh my god.
I'm different than Mary. How can you throw me away?
I understand now. It's time to end this nightmare.
No, I won't let you. You deserve to die too, James.
Oh, that was loud. They were loud. Get the fuck. Oh, this boss is so loud. This has got to be the loudest boss ever. I might as well just use this gun because we have like a million bullets for it. Stop getting strangled for a second, please. Reload. Medical kit. Run away. Get the fuck on my neck. Oh, balls. Oh, that's it. Alright, this is a real tearjerker.
Mary?
James.
God damn it.
Forgive me.
It's the music.
I told you that I wanted to die, James. I wanted the pain to end.
That's why I did it, honey. I just couldn't watch you suffer. No. That's not true. You also said you didn't want to die.
There's a high % chance I might start crying.
The truth
But
is, I hated you. I wanted you out of the way. I wanted my life back.
James, if that were true, then why do you look so sad?
let's just set the mood right.
Mary?
James. Please. Please do something for me. Go on with your life.
Oh God.
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday, but you never did. Well, I'm alone there now, in our special place, waiting for you. Waiting for you to come to see me. But you never do.
And so I wait, wrapped in my cocoon of pain and loneliness. I know I've done a terrible thing to you. Something you'll never forgive me for. I wish I could change that. But I can't. I feel so pathetic and ugly laying here, waiting for you. Every day I stare up at the cracks in the ceiling, and all I can think about is how unfair it all is. The doctor came today. He told me I could go home for a short stay. It's not that I'm getting better. It's just that this may be my last chance. I think you know what I mean. Even so, I'm glad to be coming home. I've missed you terribly. But I'm afraid, James. I'm afraid you don't really want me to come home. Whenever you come see me, I can tell how hard it is on you. I don't know if you hate me or pity me, or maybe I just disgust you. I'm sorry about that. When I first learned that I was going to die, I just didn't want to accept it. I was so angry all the time, and I struck out at everyone I loved most. Especially you, James. That's why I understand if you do hate me. But I want you to know this, James. I'll always love you. Even though our life together had to end like this, I still wouldn't trade it for the world. We had some wonderful years together. Well, this letter has gone on too long, so I'll say goodbye. I told the nurse to give this to you after I'm gone. That means that as you read this, I'm already dead. I can't tell you to remember me, but I can't bear for you to forget me. These last few years since I became ill, I am so sorry for what I did to you, did to us. You've given me so much, and I haven't been able to return a single thing. That's why I want you to live for yourself now. Do what's best for you, James. James, you made me happy.
Oh dear. It's such, like... It's hard to say what I'm about to say, but it's... the best voice acting ever. I'll turn this down for a second. Wow. No, but really though, it's fantastic. And it's brilliant. Wow. Wow. And the music is fucking banging. Brilliant. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip to the end here so we can see my results. I got the leave ending. I was told that you can get the other endings on your first playthrough. I thought forever that it was literally just you always get the leave ending and then other endings are optional. But it's cool that they give you, which ending you got, which is fantastic. And interesting. Defeated enemy by shooting, only 5. So in total, I only killed about 53 enemies. And my boat stage time was 1 minute and 43 seconds. Brilliant. Brilliant. Yep. So, I'll give some final thoughts, and it's pretty, what I'm about to say is, pretty obvious. Anyone who's ever played the series or knows anything about it knows exactly how we feel about Silent Hill 3. Granted, I think my opinion lies between, it's just a perfect game. The voice acting at that end there always gets me. It's beautiful. It's fantastic. And that's just something that the new remake is just... I know for a fact that they're never ever going to get to that level. Or, at least reach that level. Or do better. They'll never be able to do it. Because it's so perfect the way it is. And it's... I know, a lot of people are upset that Bloober Team is doing it, but, I think my main positive stuff with this right now is, it's gonna be a new horror game that we get to play, along with Silent Hill F, and maybe, Townfall, but I have no clue about that kind of stuff. But nonetheless, yeah, Silent Hill 2 is... I just don't think there's ever going to be another game kind of like this. It's such a unique story, such a unique game, such a unique characters. It's insane. But unfortunately, I know a lot of people can't play this game. Not a lot of people can handle this one. It's kind of thankful that it's an easy game to play compared to 4 and 3 and 1, but nonetheless I know it's a very huge turn off with this, the way that it's controlled and stuff, and some voice acting bits are a little goofy, but nonetheless I think this game is just perfect. I don't think there'll ever be another game like this, ever. So yeah, I'm uploading this to YouTube, so hello YouTube. Perfect game, as always. Hope everyone that watched the stream had a good one. I definitely had a fun one. It's just a hard game to play at. Towards that end there, that the last 30 minutes of that game is just so worth it, you know? It's like hard to strain that part because it's just so perfect the way it is. I don't know when I'll play this next. I'll probably play this again sometime soon. Yeah. Anyway, goodbye everyone.